Good morning everyone and welcome to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel as we're continuing our journey through Phoenix Point. What I am going to do today is explore a few more missions and then probably start expanding north. At this point I am thinking about coming to the middle of the Americas so I could start exploring to the north. There's also a mission here to a bioengineering site, and there are some weapons that could come in handy there. Let's take a look at the facilities. So there is a hangar bay, a crew quarter, electricity, manufacturing, and elevator. And if I go to the north, it's pretty much the same, but they have a research facility. There's a heavy soldier there. Maybe what I should do, let's do this mission. The Symes Retreat. Our operatives have reached Randolph Symes III's private retreat, where we may be able to find additional information that may help us decipher his notes and make sense of his activities. However, our scans indicate enemy presence in the area. Let's deploy our troops. Okay. I can already see two mine fraggers, which is a great start to the mission. What do we need to do? We need to obtain Symes' journal. This sounds like some sort of an easy mission, like if I can get out here. Do you think that there are any enemies up here?
Watch this.
Because what I am thinking is that I might just get here with this guy and complete the mission. At least it seems doable, doesn't it? I can do a double attack here. However, the accuracy wouldn't be great. Ah.
Eyes peeled. Problem solved.
Okay, one of them is dead. Can I move in such a way that I will have a direct line of sight? I'm guessing that the sniper is the one with the best line of sight. Ah, hit the tree there. And I will put you on Overwatch.
Nothing's getting past me.
And I need to bring some warriors around. Okay, there's another Pandoran there. I'll move you here just to have some protection to the left and try to go on Overwatch on this side. We are surrounded a lot more. And then first thought. So mine fragger, there's
Hostile injured, but alive.
okay, now he's exposed. So far so good.
Finger on the trigger.
Good. Do I want to shoot it with you? Yes. Okay, we've taken him out. And I can do an Overwatch on this side.
Ready.
Sniper. Do you think we can get the mine fragger? Maybe? Okay, we took it down. With the heavy, we're gonna come here. Secure Symes retreat. Okay, so we need to go down there. Doesn't seem too difficult. If I come here, I'm attracting some attention.
They can't stop me.
But sure. I am going to take a position here at the door. And we're gonna overwatch inside the building. With the sniper rifle, I can't do anything else. Finally, we have Christian, who sees one of the mine fraggers. I am going to have him overwatch on this side. Look at that open position there. We didn't see that enemy. Neither do we see that one. I thought they would go through the building, but they have caught us. Okay, time to come here and use our sniper rifle.
Can't wait. Lining up a shot.
Good. We'll fly again
On my way.
and move towards the exit. I'm not sure we need to retreat all of the soldiers, but that's what we're going to work on. I'll double time you. With Christian, I will move back. Okay, another art front through the building. Let's evacuate the heavy first. Oh no, we need to secure Symes retreat. This is Symes retreat, so we need to take out the enemies. Now it made sense. Either way, we've completed the mission.
As the world fell apart around us, it was difficult not to feel guilty. Some chose to be proactive and fight, but not me. I came here instead. My best weapon is my mind, and I need silence to put it to work. The history of the Phoenix Project is a complex tapestry. In Russia, Turkey, Britain, Spain, not one unbroken lineage, but a tangle of organizations, each passing the torch to the next with only one goal: to protect the human race. But protect it from what? Did they know about the Pandora virus? And if so, how? The answers are out there. So much has been investigated and collected and analyzed, but it's all scattered, lost. I don't know if it's possible to track it all down, but I have to try. There's only one thing I'm sure of. I can't stay here anymore.
Our operatives have retrieved a big batch of documents from the Symes retreat. This should allow us to better understand what Symes was doing and what he discovered. Analyze the documents. We have identified 3 key sites that Symes singled out as particularly relevant to his research into the history of Phoenix Project and previous outbreaks of unusual diseases. It is imperative that we send operatives to investigate these sites as soon as the strategic situation allows. We got some text, some materials, and we've uncovered a few more sites. At this point, the fog is moving in, so I would like to scan this section.
Research complete.
Disciples of Anu are a syncretic religion formed out of several previous cults: the Children of the Black Tide, the Holy Disciples of the Xenoglossic Doctrine, and the Order of Anu. by the messianic figure known only as the Exalted. She forged she forged the disparate element. What? She forged the disparate elements. Okay. Of the cults into a unified belief system built around her vision of Anu, the dead god. The disciples of Anu leadership follows a strict hierarchy, and access to the Exalted is reserved only for the most faithful. Should we seek out an alliance with her, we would first have to gain the approval of her servants, the Apostle of the Once Born, the Keeper of the Threshold, the Voiceless Hierophant, the Blind Legate, the Shadowed Hierarch, and finally the Synod of Yearning. The latter, said to be the combined being of some kind, effectively runs the day-to-day operation of the disciples.
The disciples of Anu were a mystery. Where others saw devastation, they saw hope. Where others saw the end of the world, they saw a new beginning. Their leader called herself the Exalted, and she claimed to believe in humanity. She preached that the human soul was perfect, that the root of our problems was our insufficient evolution. The Pandora virus was a threat, but it was also an opportunity to change ourselves, to become better humans, to mutate. We knew that humanity needed to adapt. There was no other way to survive. The disciples offered a solution, but what was their end game? There was something beyond their hierarchies and their rituals. The Exalted had a secret.
Pum pum pum. The Manticore 1 has landed in the remains of a gated community. Judging from the design, this place was built in the early days of the Second Mist, when the upper classes abandoned the cities. The place seems to be in relatively good shape, if somewhat overgrown. Perhaps there are survivors. Investigate. The more our operatives investigated, the stranger the situation gets. It's not entirely clear, but evidence seems to suggest that the inhabitants of the gated community actually killed each other following a dispute about an inheritance. The turrets meant to defend the compound's walls are turned towards the inside, and the lush gardens are full of shattered skeletons. The only thing really worth scavenging is the VR entertainment system. We got some tech. Okay. Do I do anything here? Explore a bit more. Pandoran Intelligence Report. Here is what's going to happen next. Heaven reports and scientific observation have identified new Pandoran mutations. The following analysis is available. Artron Brute and Triton Wretch. The Artron Brute species classified A alpha. A new type of Artron evolved for close combat. The most noticeable difference is the presence of an organic shield, the ability to spit poison at medium range. The specimen has shown to exhibit increased aggression. So now we have a new type of alien. It has a shield, it has a pincer, and it also has a spitter head. Now they've pretty much split up their abilities. Right, so you need to pay attention to more hit points. And the Triton Wretch, an evolved Triton subspecies with chameleon-like skin, allowing it to vanish at will on the battlefield. The specimen's appendages have evolved to the point it can use simple human-made pistols. The creature is further capable of emitting a cloud of mist to hide itself from when threatened. So now it can also shoot, and it can go invisible. Diplomacy effects of Pandoran bases. Factions and Heaven's leaders will react negatively to reveal Pandoran bases if you fail to destroy them. If a faction has Heavens within the influence range of a Pandoran base, the diplomacy penalty will be even greater. The diplomacy penalty will only become active on the next Pandoran research report, and then you will have 4 days to destroy the base before the penalty is applied on the subsequent Pandoran research report. The Pandoran base information panel will show you the faction diplomacy penalties and the penalty for each Heaven leader. Within the base influence range, it will also show how many days remaining before the effect applies. It will also show the diplomacy gains for destroying the base. While the panel is displayed, you can see the influence range of the base and as a purple circle around the globe. Okay? So this is another part of this game that I find to be really cool. Like this, it's not new enemies, it's the same enemies, but they keep evolving, like they add different types of abilities on top of them. It can become like a really interesting experience to figure out how do you defeat them. How do you make it better when your operatives, they are getting better as well, but it's not at the same level. Now we can trade resources with Heavens. The bridge. Our operatives have set down on a bridge in the middle of nowhere. It looks like a group of people tried to start up a heaven here, building out from underneath the bridge, but the construction has been left unfinished. Either these people were killed or they decided to move on. We searched the site, we found some materials and some food. We'll explore a bit more here. Our operatives have set down near an old amusement park. The rides are rusted and overgrown with weeds and brush. The landing zone is pretty small and it will take quite an effort to explore the location around the aircraft. With no sight lines, it could be pretty dangerous too. Additionally, as one of our operatives points out, this is precisely the sort of place best avoided in horror movies. Take off and leave the location. Sure, leave the location undisturbed. Some might think this was a cowardly choice. Who needs mutant killer clowns in a post-apocalyptic amusement park? New Jericho doesn't like us. Sure. I'll explore this, and with this done. Human population census. The total human population gathered in the safety of havens can now be tracked on a daily basis. We have also calculated the survival threshold for human reproduction once the Pandoran threat is eliminated. If the population falls below this threshold, then humanity will not survive in the long term. It is imperative that we do not let this happen. So for the first time we have this up here. This is the amount of population that we have. If it ever gets to 10%, we will lose the game. So there is an incentive. It's not a huge one, but there is an incentive to finish the game. We have another scavenging site. Let's throw ourselves at the mission. In a scavenging mission, your goal is to collect resources back from crates and escape from the map. Don't take too many risks. Scavenging mission. Sure, I know all that. We've got 2 towers. There's not a good point to shoot at them from here. Probably a better way to go through the left, because that will leave them in the open. We're doing 15% more damage now to them. I am thinking about taking our entire team, like going to the left, then up through here, take down these 2 towers, take this resource pod, and then turn around and go to these resources. That is one plan. The other one would be to split the team up. However, there is a possibility that we might run into some trouble. Like if I get up here, will we be able to shoot? We would be able. The position up here would be great for a sniper. Okay. Then the first move I'll do... Ooh, already see a mind fragger.
Sprinting to position.
Then I'll take an assault over here. And we'll send 2 assaults to the right. I want to bring Sophia. We found another mine fragger.
Eyes peeled.
They're quite far. And I'll bring her here, and we'll take
Show 'em what we
Christian.
can do.
And we're
Like the
gonna
wind.
bring him on the right as well. The heavy will follow behind.
I got this covered.
And Jacob will overwatch. We haven't really been spotted, so it shouldn't be a problem at this point. Well, now we've been spotted.
Wiring target.
Okay, we could get up here in one move. We don't get any kind of cover. But that will not be important at this moment. As you can see, it's also stronger now. That was just a gun. Let's see. Move up here.
Already there.
We'll open the box and we'll take everything that we need. We'll take the resources first. Synedrion's crossbow quiver, Synedrion spider drone specialized pistol pack, and independent handgun magazines. Spider drone? Sounds good. I mean, we'll take it. And now I have no more action points. Let me put ourselves in Overwatch here. With you, I am going to do a small Overwatch on the right. With Sophia, we're gonna do a small Overwatch on the left. What did we spot? Another enemy in the back, okay.
I'm going in.
And we'll have our Overwatch on this
Nothing's getting
side.
past me.
I mean, let us not forget that we had two mine fraggers that we can't see anymore. And he's hitting us. He deployed his shield. We can still see the mine fraggers, but they'll be able to hide soon in that mist. And we'll move Christian up. And we'll fire here. Ah. Look what a good position he took. But if I do this, I should be able to shoot right behind him.
Got you good.
Acquiring target. Gotcha.
Good. We're working to take down those towers.
Rolling out.
Shoot? Sure.
Ready to confirm.
I'll shoot. Is that something that we can hit it very well, actually. Well, not as well.
Nothing's getting past me.
Let's see. So they've been alerted, so they're gonna spread that mist a lot. We have another Triton Strangler. The Mind Fragger is going towards these soldiers.
Finger on the trigger.
Let's see. Can I do something to kill it? We cannot. But at least we can take it out in 2 turns.
Perfect shot.
Good. Okay, 1 Mind Fragger is out. Ah, I really thought that we might be able to get that. With the heavy, we're gonna pick up whatever is in this crate. Resources first of all. A med pack. Synedrion crossbow, and neural pistol magazine. I think we have a neural pistol, right?
Ready to fire.
Time to take one of these towers down. We have one more. Probably will do quick aim next time. Bring Takeshi forward. With Jacob, well, there's quite a few things that I'm worried about. Like, there's a Mind Fragger and it's probably going to come through here. Come on! Good! We've taken it out. So only a Triton remains. Let's see if we can actually take it out. With Sophia. 1 and the second attack right here in the middle. Ah, we didn't manage to do it. However, I'm sure that we could do it now. And there it is. Time to take some cover. With Omar. Bring you up.
Heading out.
And it is time to shoot at the mist. There's one more crate there, and I'm not sure what would be the best way to approach it. Going to through the fog might be dangerous. But we're gonna make a 2-3-man team. And I almost feel like there's no other enemies except for what is going to spawn right now.
Target detected.
Well, I was wrong. We've just seen something. Shrouding allows Pandorans to disappear and hide. Sure. Let's take the resources. Synedrion Laser Assault Rifle. New Jericho Sniper, okay. Let's take the pistol here. And I will put Christian on Overwatch. We're gonna run these guys forward. Let's have the sniper. The sniper can do 2 shots here. Has a decent amount of accuracy.
Gotcha.
And I think that if I move with Takeshi just a bit forward, I could even take it down. There it is. Time to... Is there any way to climb here? Yes, there is. but there's not a great way to climb there. So we need 2 turns to get up.
Let's go.
With Jacob, I am going to bring him forward and I am going to put him on Overwatch.
Area covered.
Whatever is through the fog we cannot see it, but we hear. And we're getting shot at with a pistol now. He went into the shadows, okay? I'm going to bring Sophia up here. We're gonna take these resources. What else do we have? Phoenix handgun magazine. Independent machine gun magazine. New Jericho. And another thing. I guess we'll take our very own ammo. I'm not sure if Christian is... There's a point to leave Christian
Right
there.
there.
I'm guessing it's better to hide through here.
Holding position.
I'm gonna fly, Omar. That seems very risky right now. Let's
Moving in quick.
move quickly these guys through the mist. We don't want to leave them in the mist.
Moving fast.
Okay. If I've seen nothing there, then we can safely fly. Omar. I'll have an Overwatch. Let's put her here.
I'm on Overwatch.
And it spawned, but in a different point. Okay, the Triton Wretch came forward. Now it's hidden. A character's perception determines the distance in tile from which the unit can spot a human-sized enemy. Perception is modified by the lighting condition, mist, size, and stealth value of the enemy, meaning day and night cycle work. The stealth of the value of a character modifies the perception of enemies. The more stealth a character has, the more difficult they'll be spotted. Stealth is affected by the armor worn and some special abilities. Beautiful work with the sniper rifle there.
Ready to engage. Preparing to fire.
Actually, we'll take
Reloading. Taking aim.
this Sophia. We shot at, and now we're going back down.
Let's do this.
Let's take one of these soldiers. Who has the free inventory? You do not.
Ready, willing, and able.
But Jacob does, I'm thinking. So let's open. We've got some resources, a rifle magazine for New Jericho, and a Phoenix assault magazine. Well, that would have been more useful than anything else. We're going through a lot more ammo than we're doing medkits. However, medkits take time to produce, I believe. I'm not sure, now that I say it.
I'm on the move.
However, we're gonna leave you here. Recover will point equal to half willpower and become immune to panic for 1 turn. And the characters... How much willpower do we have? 10 out of 12, that is fine. I'll just have a small Overwatch here. We'll have another Overwatch on this side for this turn.
I got this covered.
And you Overwatch over here.
Holding position.
Okay. Nothing special happened. So I need to run these soldiers
Let's go.
as far as possible. I believe that it is almost time to retreat here. I am just gonna do more Overwatches because I don't want all of the enemies to be focused on this middle group here. Okay, Sophia, I'll bring you here because there is a spawning point. Yeah, really need to look at this mouse. At this point, it's definitely double clicking. And it's not only in this game. Good. With you, we're running you further.
Acquiring
What
Terra.
are the chances that we're gonna hit it? Not high. But we've tried at least.
I'm on Overwatch.
Moving fast.
Run with Takeshi, and we'll run our Salt as well with Jacob, and that's it. We just need to get out of the mission area, and we're done. So I'll take a jetpack here because the heavy is quite slow.
Be right there.
I'm gonna have an overwatch over these barrels. We're gonna retreat Sophia as well. Move Takeshi, put him on overwatch. A bad overwatch, of course. Jacob. Good. Let's see. Okay, we have an enemy spawning right behind us. Cool. We managed to take him out. The sniper can retreat. Can I kill it?
Finger on the trigger. Is that really the best they can do?
Right there.
Good. I'll do another overwatch
Holding position.
to hold the area for him. Good. We can evacuate everybody else, and that is the mission for now. Very little damage for what we've done. We managed to get quite a few resources. We go back to the base. We'll reorganize and prepare to move on. But that is all the time that we have for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you like Phoenix Point, because I believe it is a good game up to this point. It feels slightly better than it did the first time I've played it. If you want to see more, of course, I'll be doing more episodes in the following days. With this in mind, I thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.